Like the video and subscribe right now, and this doggo will teach you how to smile. Onion rings are allergic to hedgehogs. I'm allergic to blue yoga pants. Not all swellings are from allergies. Well Mr. Bond, it seems the tables have turned now. I sure hope you have a way out of this one. After all, you're in hot water. Ahahaha. Men will literally use your beauty products in the shower and not even know what it's for. Leave my dark spot exfoliating scrub alone. No, it's going on my balls. What movie would be insanely weird if it included a Shrek scene? Home Alone. We are the wet bandits. What do you get if you cross a train with a dog? A choo-choo-hoo-ah. Really messy railroad tracks. Does masturbating kill your gains? Brother, not masturbating kills your gains. Think about it, the average amount of ejaculation contains 252 milligrams of protein. And it's just sitting there, inside your balls, unused. Get it out of there and into a protein shake as quick as you can for extra gains. I had to delete YouTube Kids for NNN. Oh god. Run as fast as you can. What's the white stuff then? Logan, I love you, but if you had to remove one artist out of these 4 generational talents in removal of their music, who would it be? Technically 2 have already been removed. Today is Cabose's 17th birthday. Just 1 more year and she's gonna be legal. Samsung released a new fridge that can speak and answer questions. That's your 3rd bowl of ice cream, you fat bitch. I dated a single mom for a while. 2 kids, ages 2 and 6. Broke up because, well, she wasn't really a good mom. She let her mother, the children's grandmother, basically do everything, and she was very hands-off. I just couldn't be around that situation. Felt bad for the kids, but at least the grandma seemed to be doing a decent job. Should have started dating the grandma. Nan, Gam had a pancake butt. Joe Rogan admits schools don't have litter boxes for kids who identify as furries. Schools barely have lunch for kids who identify as hungry. Carving the turkey. What's wrong, honey? You've barely touched your spurky. Tell me, what random stuff should I give to trick-or-treaters? Plutonium. EO, you glowin'? Epic prank, bro. I knew a woman at work whose boyfriend always came in her eyes and she had perpetual pink eye. Well, I was her secret Santa 1 year and I got her a pair of goggles. She could do anything without her arms. Deleted. 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 This comment section is ducking disgusting. Thread is locked. What the hell happened here? Apparently, the discussion got out of hand. PS. I'm sorry. It's 3 AM and my neighbor is having a meeting with watermelons. Which one of you should I duck next? I was removed from Madame Tussauds Wax Museum for antisemitism, but Hitler is still there? Nothing makes sense anymore. Because there's no prize for 2nd place. You're sucking dick for $900 million? I would kill a cat for a Big Mac. Duck Putin. Bruh, why do you want to have Shreks with him? Please attempt to explain how you interpreted his statement. I mean, look up young Putin photos. Dude was extremely duckable. Holy hell, I just realized they designed the flag after how the Queen moves. Queen don't be moving much right now. Being moderately proficient with computers in the early 2010s was casting a hex on your family to call you Sheldon. I got a Big Bang Theory box set and a Bazinga t-shirt for Christmas when I was 16. My dad wanted to get me a psych eval so I could say I'm not crazy. My father had me tested, like Sheldon did, and after the psych eval they diagnosed me with paranoid schizophrenia. Life pro tip. If you keep a baseball bat at home to defend against intruders, put a sock on the top half of it. If they try to grab hold of the end that swung at them, they'll be grabbing onto the sock. makes it hard to get a grip in general, and if they do, when you pull the bat back to swing again, it will slip out, and they'll just be holding the sock. You could also use a sock you jerked off in. Make sure you turn it inside out, so they get some of your dry batter too. Then say, "Hey batter, what the actual duck? It would cost you nothing to not posit that. Now here we are, and nothing is going to make me unsee this." In the 2015 film Jurassic World, Chris Pratt's character carries this stainless Martin 1895. It is the only version on their website, rated for a T-Rex. Works too. I shot a T-Rex 2 days ago. Dropped like a sack of potatoes. Still don't know why it was carrying a bucket of candy though. Day 74 of nofap. As I exited my vehicle to walk into work, I caught scent of a female in heat 73.35 meters upwind. Because of the fog I couldn't see her yet, but judging by the scent she was mid-20s and healthy. My ultra-attunated hearing was able to pick up her gait, which put her at about 5 feet 6 inches. My mind, free of the constraints of porn and indecent imagery, was able to calculate her weight based on the ripple in the testosterone continuum produced by her footsteps as she walked away from me. Being that I was 10 minutes early for work, I made chase and followed her through the fog, still without visual contact. I was like a pilot navigating the white abyss by instrument alone. I was trailing her about 130 meters behind when I sensed her phone vibrate in her purse through the pavement. Holding my ear to the ground, I was able to faintly pick up on the conversation she was having with beta boyfriend. Based on the annoyed tone in her voice, I knew now was the time to strike. I readied my legs and concentrated all of my testo chakras into my vastus medialis muscles as I assumed a sprinter's starting stance. I exploded forward in a cataclysm of Shrek's hormone-fueled rage. Exactly 2.54 nanoseconds later, I began to phase through time and space as I meshed with the testosterone continuum. As I phased through the helpless female target, I nutted directly into both of her fallopian tubes, destroying her previously unbroken hymen and causing her to orgasm instantly. As I began to slow down 33.6 light years later, I realized that, while she would have wanted to thank me for giving her the gift of my superior seed, that she was already dead and gone, having raised my chad progeny to repopulate the earth. As I float into the celestial abyss of the Greater Crab Nebula, I'm not filled with regret for having left my world, but rather happiness for having left it a better place. You're welcome, gentlemen. This guy rapes. Cure for a disease is discovered. Pharmaceutical companies. Let's start the bidding at $1 million. His hands took liquor and ass. Teen baked her grandfather's ashes into sugar cookies and brought them to school, police say. Well, they do say grandparents make the best cookies. Me, I don't think you'll ever experience culture shock while on holiday. The Dutch toilet. As a fellow Dutchman, I can say that these toilets are notoriously known for causing so-called bag slappers. This is a rare phenomenon which can happen when a turd is so solid it stands up straight, only to collapse, hit the balls, and destroy everything in its path. Terrible experience. What for words can you use to ruin a first date? I am a Filipino. For real bro, hopefully they finna a cure for this disease. Bro missed one of the primal evolution updates. What's the time, Mr. Wolf? When I was 6 I thought lemonade was pee, so when I made a lemonade stand I just peed in a jug and sold it for 25 cents each cup and made $10. Are you still selling? Papa Roach. Kid Roach. Papa, what happens if we get sprayed with Raid? Papa Roach. Suffocation. No breathing. My newborn daughter filled me with joy as I poured her directly from the blender into my mouth. Jesus Christ. You have a sick mind. OP, this is the most horrifying thing I've read in months. I know, like at least use a cup. Sometimes I just stick my hand up my shirt and keep it there. Boobs are like stress balls. I'd understand if men squeeze their balls like stress balls. Is it fair for me to not want my boyfriend going to strip clubs even though I'm a dancer? Tell him that we have strippers at home. Why balls have a stitch line? That's where the elves sew your balls together when they make you in the people making factory. Would it be like disrespectful or I don't know illegal to wear these? I don't know, they are pretty much army pants, so I need opinions. No, one time I wore those and was lifted by a helicopter and sent to war. Did Adam eat Eve's ass? Think about it. From the moment they were created to just before Eve ate the forbidden fruit, they were exploring the Garden of Eve, as well as trying to understand each other. Was the time in between a matter of days or weeks? We do not know, because we were not there. Despite Genesis being the official story, this Old Testament book was created for human understanding, thus we don't actually know. Therefore, Adam had plenty of time to experiment, despite not knowing what he was doing. One afternoon, Adam cold placed his hands on Eve's ass and decided, this feels nice. I wonder what it tastes like. Please keep in mind that the good Lord said they could eat anything in the garden, except the apple of Eden. With this fact in consideration, Adam could have proceeded to eat Eve's ass without repercussions, with God looking on thinking, well, they aren't eating the apple, so, lucky bastard. Like sticking your hand in a bowl of warm spaghetti while wearing a rubber glove. Yeah, you feel the warmth. Yeah, you feel some of the spaghetti, but you don't really feel the spaghetti like you would barehanded. Be right back, going to duck a bowl of spaghetti. Instructions unclear, banned from Olive Garden. Little did he know that I put small amounts of cyanide in the candy, so if he eats more than 3 he's dead. What made him slash her bad in bed? She was cold to the touch. Hands like icicles, general cold feel of her skin. She said she always just ran cold. I get goosebumps just thinking about her icy hands on my balls, and then her cold feet touching mine. Did she have a pulse? Do people actually like their coffee how they like their men/women? This checks out for myself and people I know, lol. Anyone else? Yep, ground up and stored in the freezer. I still don't know what 76.1 means. If you flip the 6 you get 9. 7 kind of looks like a 1, so we can consider 2 1s. If you get the 1 on her right side and put it on her left side it becomes 11. So there you have it, power was the responsible for 9/11. 1,000-pound sister star Tammy Slaton comes out as pansexual. It means she's attracted to anyone carrying a frying pan. I was born 9 months after 9/11, meaning my parents saw the towers fall and thought this is a good time to have a baby. People born with an onychia do not have fingernails and cannot grow them. I wanna nibble on them. Radiation causes cancer. More radiation kills cancer. Targeted radiation kills cancer. They literally put gold in your prostate for that. They what now? I've been treasuring hunting at the beach when I should been at the cancer ward. A girl at office, who is way out of my league, is being very touchy with me. I may be overthinking, but she is feeding me snacks, holds my arm, whatever gives me motivation to go to office. Don't put your penis where your pen is. Maintain that gap. Wish I knew this before I got my dick stuck in my compass box in 7th grade. Thank I live in Australia, where we have normal animals, and not mountain lions. Normal animals. My brother, you be waking up to a demogorgon eating your ass in Australia. Yeah, don't you have that? Males of Reddit, what's the safest ways to get rid of bull hair? I went through 3 different rounds of chemo and the hair on my junk never came back. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Man, I wish I had cancer. Make NNN. Make DDD. Don't die December. My mom lost it a few years ago. What is your opinion on kissing after oral Shreks? A chef must taste his own dish. This is the greatest comment of all time. US Army. How has serving impacted you? My wife ducked 10 guys while I was gone, and I'm afraid of fireworks. You know SSS. Stop Smoking September is a good idea for a month. Agreed. We should call it Join the SS Club. Maybe wear brown shirts to remind us of the tar we are keeping out of our lungs. Have a cool logo where the SS look like lightning bolts to reflect how fast you quit smoking. Maybe gas some people to demonstrate how your lungs feel after smoking. I heard Poland had got a lot of smokers. Let's go there via Germany. We are making a sequel. How do y'all walk in shallow water? All of these are acceptable. Totally depends on a number of factors. 1. Air temperature. 2. Water temperature. 3. Do I have a boner? 1 if you've got a boner. Bonus points if you lost your swimming trunks. Bonus points if it's a kiddie pool. Need to settle a massive debate. What are these called? Anal coolers. This is how Sonic fans are born. Gotta go flat. What do I do with my hard sock? Use it to knock out your siblings. Instructions unclear. Sibling knocked up. You can become perfectly fluent in a language by hearing it once. Okay, so I'm Margot, listen to dogs barking then they can consent. Okay, I'm in a huge argument with a friend about this. Do you wipe your ass after taking shit while sitting down or standing up? I leave the toilet paper on the roll and just twerk up against it. A whole finance graduate. Whole? Really? Let's play a game. Magic happens and one anime character can become alive. Which character do you choose? Featured comment. Paul Nash. Someone sends you the source. It's a Rickroll. An ad saves you from the Rickroll. The ad is also a Rickroll. If you want to be featured in the next video, use hashtag dankness.